The air in the workshop carried a unique perfume, a potent blend far beyond the sterile scent of a brand new car. Imagine that initial new car smell, then amplify it by 10, infuse it with a rich aroma of meticulously tanned leather, and finally, add a heady undertone of high-octane fuel. This was the olfactory greeting that the 992 911 GT3 Touring offered, not just on one occasion, but every time I approached it. It was a scent that promised something extraordinary, a sensory prelude to the mechanical marvel it represented. Of course, the machine wasn't mine to keep, but for the fleeting hours I had access to it, there was a profound sense of ownership, a shared destiny with this automotive icon. The real ritual, however, began with the key. Each turn of that ignition felt like a spark igniting not just an engine, but a cascade of emotions. It was a thrilling precursor to embarking on an adventure, akin to the nervous excitement before undertaking something that you know will be immensely exhilarating, perhaps with a hint of delightful risk. This wasn't merely about starting an engine. It was about awakening a beast, about preparing for an experience that would engage every sense and demand absolute attention. The sheer anticipation built by that simple act was a testament to the GT3 Touring's formidable reputation, a reputation earned not through marketing hype, but through pure, unadulterated engineering prowess. It was a machine that commanded respect, not through brute force alone, but through a sophisticated symphony of purpose-built components. My hands, whether by decades spent coaxing life back into dormant engines and sculpting raw metal into aerodynamic dreams, have encountered a vast spectrum of automotive artistry. From the delicate resurrection of forgotten classics, their chrome glinting with stories of a bygone era, to the aggressive, purpose-built machines that scream for the apex on a track, I've experienced the full gamut. Yet, among these mechanical marvels, one particular experience has ascended to a level of profound significance, transcending mere engineering and design. It's not solely about the raw power unleashed through the exquisite lines that define its silhouette. It's about a visceral connection, an almost symbiotic relationship that forms between the driver and the machine. Many perceive these elite vehicles as mere commodities, investments to be parked in climate-controlled garages, or symbols of an ostentatious lifestyle. For me, however, they represent something far more profound. Kinetic art, a mechanical symphony that resonates with my very soul, captivating me with every precise turn and exhilarating burst of acceleration. It's an appreciation that borders on reverence, a testament to the dedication and ingenuity poured into their creation. And yes, I am acutely aware of the considerable financial commitment such possession entails. The question that has lingered, a persistent hum beneath the surface of my passion, is whether that substantial investment truly justifies the unparalleled experience it offers. It is this very question that we are about to explore, delving into the heart of what makes this particular machine so extraordinary. The sheer anticipation built by that simple act was a testament to the GT3 Touring's formidable reputation, a reputation earned not through marketing hype, but through pure, unadulterated engineering prowess. It was a machine that commanded respect, not through brute force alone, but through a sophisticated symphony of purpose-built components. This wasn't just a car. It was a finely tuned instrument, crafted for a singular purpose, to deliver an unparalleled driving experience. The meticulous attention to detail, the obsessive pursuit of perfection in every weld, every bolt, every recalibration of the suspension was palpable even before I slid into the driver's seat. It was an aura of focused intent, a promise of an engagement that went beyond the ordinary. My connection to automobiles transcends mere profession. It's deeply personal, woven into the fabric of my upbringing. My father, a mechanic himself, fostered my world amidst the comforting aroma of grease and the resonant symphony of engines. Each vehicle that graced our workshop remains etched in my memory, a testament to the myriad challenges we faced and triumphs we celebrated. This inherent passion, this driving obsession, continues to fuel me. The arrival of the GT3 Touring felt like a reunion with an esteemed acquaintance, albeit one who had undergone a remarkable transformation. It represented the zenith of years dedicated to engineering, an unyielding quest for absolute perfection. And here I stood, entrusted with the privilege of safeguarding this rare gem. The sheer engineering prowess that sculpted the GT3 Touring was evident in every curve, every sculpted aerodynamic element designed not just for aesthetics, but for pure, unadulterated performance. It was a machine born from a legacy of racing, distilled into a form that was both intimidatingly capable and surprisingly approachable. The engineering team hadn't just built a car, they had crafted a statement, a testament to what was possible when passion met precision. The tactile feedback from the steering wheel, even at a standstill, hinted at the directness of its communication, promising a dialogue between driver and machine that would be both exhilarating and informative. It was more than just metal and machinery. It was a meticulously calibrated instrument designed with a singular purpose: to deliver an unparalleled driving experience. The obsessive pursuit of perfection in every weld, every bolt, and every recalibration of suspension was palpable even before I settled into the driver's seat. It exuded an aura of focused intent, a promise of an engagement that transcended the ordinary. As I carefully examined the vehicle, my gaze traced the purposeful lines, the aggressive yet refined stance that spoke volumes about its intentions. The carbon fiber accents, strategically placed, weren't just decorative. They were functional elements contributing to its lightweight chassis and overall agility. The braking system, a work of art in itself, hinted at the immense stopping power and control this machine possessed, ready to tame the forces it could so effortlessly generate. This wasn't a car built for passive transportation. It was an invitation to actively participate in the act of driving, to become one with the road. The meticulous attention to detail extended to the interior, where the driver-centric cockpit was designed for optimal focus and engagement. The sport seats, expertly contoured, promised a cradle and support, ensuring that every shift, every acceleration, would be felt with an intimate connection. The air around the GT3 Touring seemed charged with potential, a silent hum of latent power waiting to be unleashed. It was a machine that demanded respect, not through brute force alone, but through its sheer competence and the implicit understanding of its capabilities. The engineers had achieved a remarkable feat, balancing raw performance with an almost elegant refinement. This was a car that could dominate a racetrack one moment and gracefully navigate a scenic route the next, always delivering a visceral and engaging experience. My hands instinctively moved to the steering wheel. The smooth, Alcantara surface, a familiar and comforting sensation. It was a connection to the very essence of what made this car special, a preview of the symphony of sensations that awaited. The modern automotive landscape has undeniably shifted. Today, it's an era defined by electronics, automation, a sterile efficiency that seems to have drained the very soul from the driving experience. The raw connection, that palpable sense of control once inherent in every vehicle, feels like a relic of a bygone time. Yet, amidst the sea of sanitized machinery, the GT3 Touring stands as a stark, exhilarating exception. It's not a car that coddles. Rather, it actively challenges, demanding your full attention, your every input met with a precisely calibrated response. Each perfectly executed maneuver, each balletic shift of weight through a sweeping curve, becomes a reward, a tangible affirmation of your skill and the machine's prowess. This isn't just transportation. It's an immersion, a visceral awakening that makes you feel unequivocally alive. It elevates the act of driving from a mundane necessity to an almost spiritual experience, transporting you to a different plane of existence where the world outside fades, and only the immediate, thrilling dialogue between car and driver remains. In a market increasingly populated by vehicles that feel disconnected and predictable, the GT3 Touring shines like a beacon, a powerful symbol of an automotive purity that may never grace our roads again. Its presence is a bold statement, a reminder of what driving was, and in select instances, what it can still be. My fingers instinctively traced the intricate stitching of the Alcantara on the steering wheel, a texture that spoke of purpose and performance, a promise of the unfiltered feedback to come. It was more than just material. It was a tactile prelude to the symphony of sensations that awaited. The subtle resistance of the wheel as I made a small adjustment in the garage hinted at the directness I could expect on the open road, a far cry from the numb, disconnected steering found in so many contemporary models. This immediate engagement set the tone, signaling that this was to be an interaction, not merely a passive journey. The air within the cabin, even at a standstill, seemed to hum with latent energy. The focused, minimalist design of the interior, free from the clutter of excessive screens and distracting interfaces, further underscored the car's singular purpose. Every element was oriented towards a driver, reinforcing the symbiotic relationship that was about to unfold. It was a space designed not for distraction, but for profound concentration, a cockpit built for the pure joy of motion. The anticipation built with every passing moment, a quiet eagerness of the engine's roar and the asphalt's embrace. The winding mountain road unfurled before me, a ribbon of asphalt carved into dramatic landscape. Each curve presented a new challenge, a delightful invitation to explore the limits of adhesion and the car's remarkable capabilities. Sunlight dappled the canopy of trees, painting fleeting patterns on the road ahead, while the air, crisp and carrying the scent of pine, filled my lungs with every breath. The symphony of the engine, a deep, resonant growl that swelled and subsided with my inputs, was a perfect soundtrack to this exhilarating performance. It was a sound that spoke of raw power, meticulously engineered and precisely controlled. The steering wheel felt like an extension of my own will. Turn it, and the machine responded with an almost telepathic accuracy, guiding the car to the apexes of each turn with an unnerving grace. There was no vagueness, no hesitation, just a direct and honest communication of what the front wheels were doing, feeding me information about the road surface and the grip available. This precision allowed me to place the car exactly where I wanted it, building confidence with every meter devoured. The feeling was akin to piloting a finely tuned instrument, where every subtle adjustment yielded an immediate and predictable outcome. Beneath my feet, the brake pedal offered a reassuring firmness, a promise of potent deceleration. When applied, the car's stoicism was remarkable, shedding speed with an authority that instilled a profound sense of security. This wasn't just about stopping. It was about managing momentum, about confidently entering and exiting corners, trusting that the immense braking force would be there when needed. The interplay between acceleration and deceleration, the nuanced dance of weight transfer, became intuitive, a dialogue between my senses and the car's reactions. With each transition, each application of power and subsequent braking, the connection deepened. It was more than just driving. It was an immersion. The world outside, with its breathtaking vistas of rolling hills and distant peaks, became a dynamic backdrop to the immediate, visceral experience of piloting this exceptional machine. The vibrations from the road, the subtle shifts in the car's balance, all contributed to a holistic understanding, a complete surrender to the present moment, and the exhilarating fusion of human intent and mechanical prowess. I wasn't just a passenger. I was an integral part of the experience, a conductor orchestrating a magnificent mechanical ballet. The GT3 Touring isn't merely about raw performance. It's a profound journey into the realm of pure emotion. It speaks to a primal yearning for freedom, a call to embrace the spirit of adventure, and the exhilarating pursuit of personal triumph. This machine doesn't just offer a drive. It presents a compelling challenge, an invitation to push beyond perceived boundaries and to truly explore your own capabilities. This relentless pursuit, this intoxicating surge of adrenaline, is transformative. It fundamentally alters your perspective, encouraging a deeper appreciation for every fleeting moment, a richer understanding of what truly matters in life, the indelible experiences we collect, and the potent emotions that define them. As the asphalt unwinds beneath the wheels, a symphony of tactile sensations floods the senses. Each ripple, every subtle imperfection in the road surface, is translated to the chassis, creating a living dialogue between machine and driver. It's an intimate connection, a constant stream of information that allows for an intuitive understanding of the car's disposition. The subtle weight transfers, the nuanced pitch and roll during cornering, are not mere physical phenomena, but vital cues that inform and guide, fostering a profound sense of unity. In these moments, the distinction between man and machine blurs, replaced by a singular, cohesive entity driven by a shared purpose. This profound engagement cultivates a heightened awareness, a vivid presence in the here and now. Distractions fade into insignificance, replaced by an all-consuming focus on the immediate task at hand. The world outside the cockpit, though still perceptible, takes on a secondary role, its urgency superseded by the intricate dance unfolding within. The journey becomes less about reaching a destination and more about the exquisite process of getting there, a mindful immersion in the present, where every input and output is a brushstroke on a canvas of exhilarating motion. It's within this heightened state of consciousness that the true essence of the GT3 Touring reveals itself. Beyond the engineering marvels and the sheer velocity lies a catalyst for personal growth. The courage required to explore the car's limits on an open road. The focus demanded to master its responsiveness. These are the very qualities that forge resilience and build character. The thrill is not just in the speed, but in the overcoming, in the quiet confidence that blossoms with each successful maneuver, each carefully executed apex. This internal shift, this blossoming of self-belief, is the most enduring reward. The world, viewed through the lens of such an experience, appears in a new light. Colors seem brighter, landscapes more vibrant, and the ordinary transformed into the extraordinary. This newfound clarity extends beyond the visual. It permeates every aspect of perception, fostering a deeper connection to the environment and a profound appreciation for the sheer joy of being alive. The mundane aspects of everyday life are imbued with renewed significance, a testament to the transformative power of pushing boundaries and embracing the exhilarating unknown. The rumble of the engine, a symphony of precision engineering, ignites a primal satisfaction deep within. It's more than just sound. It's a visceral promise of performance, a mechanical heartbeat resonating with pure, unadulterated exhilaration. This machine isn't merely a mode of transportation. It's a conduit to a heightened state of being. Every turn of the wheel, every press of the pedal, is a deliberate act of engagement, a partnership between man and machine that transcends the ordinary. The world outside blurs into streaks of color, a testament to velocity. Yet, paradoxically, within the cockpit, there's an astonishing sense of focus. It's as if the car carves its own pocket of tranquility amidst the rush, allowing for an immersive experience where every sensation is amplified and appreciated. Indeed, the allure isn't solely in the raw power or the razor-sharp handling, though these are undeniably potent. It lies in the thoughtful execution, the nuanced details that speak volumes to those who understand. The tactile feedback to the steering wheel, the perfectly weighted gear shifts, the subtle cues from the chassis. These are the whispers of a lineage built on passion and uncompromising standards. It's a machine that rewards intent, that communicates its capabilities with an honesty that fosters trust and a desire to explore its limits, not recklessly, but with a deep-seated respect for its engineering prowess. This journey is about more than just arriving at a destination. It's about the journey itself, the unfolding narrative written with every mile. The perceived high price melts away when one considers a profound return on investment. This isn't a depreciating asset in the traditional sense. It's an investment in a personal treasury of joy, a vault filled with moments that will be revisited and cherished for years to come. It's the embodiment of a reward meticulously earned, a tangible symbol of dedication and hard work culminating in an experience that enriches the soul. In the grand tapestry of life, the threads that truly stand out are not the possessions, but the vivid experiences, the indelible memories etched into our being. And this particular creation, with its inherent spirit of adventure and its capacity to stir the senses, is poised to weave an abundance of such unforgettable moments into the fabric of existence. The GT3 Touring isn't about the destination, it's about the visceral journey. It's a machine meticulously engineered for the driver who finds their truest form of expression not in idle chatter or fleeting glances from onlookers, but in the symphony of engine notes, the precise feel of the steering wheel communicating every nuance of the asphalt, and the G-forces pressing into the expertly crafted seat. This is for the individual who understands that true luxury lies not in opulent finishes for the sake of show, but in the unadulterated purity of mechanical engagement. It's a commitment to the act of driving itself, a dedication to a purer, more elemental form of automotive artistry. When you slide behind the wheel, the world outside begins to recede. The cabin, devoid of unnecessary fripperies, becomes an extension of your own intent. Every surface, every control, feels purposefully placed, designed for intuitive interaction. The initial rumble of the engine is not an announcement to the world, but a personal greeting, a promise of performance that lies dormant, waiting for your command. It's a quiet confidence, a knowing wink from a master craftsman to a discerning patron, that together, something extraordinary is about to unfold. The beauty of the GT3 Touring is its inherent duality. It possesses the soul of a track-bred predator, capable of astonishing speed and agility, yet it's cloaked in a more restrained, understated aesthetic. This allows it to blend seamlessly into everyday life, a wolf in sheep's clothing, ready to unleash its formidable capabilities the moment the open road calls. It's a testament to the philosophy that true performance doesn't need to shout. It simply is. The driver experiences this power not as a brute force, but as a finely tuned instrument, responding with surgical precision to every input. This connection to the machine fosters a sense of liberation. The anxieties of the outside world dissipate, replaced by an intense focus on the immediate. Each corner becomes a puzzle to be solved, each straight a canvas for acceleration. The feedback from the chassis is constant, a continuous dialogue between driver and car, building an unspoken understanding. It's in these moments of pure concentration, when the world shrinks to the boundaries of the road ahead and the car beneath you, that the GT3 Touring truly reveals its essence. It's an invitation to discover not just the capabilities of the vehicle, but also the untapped potential within oneself. The lesson the GT3 Touring has taught me is that life is too short to drive cars without soul. It's about seeking out the thrill, the passion, the adventure. It's about allowing yourself to feel, to truly live. And if you have the chance to drive a car like this, don't hesitate. Grab that opportunity with both hands and feet, because you won't regret it. This isn't just about the raw performance, though that's certainly a significant part of the equation. It's a symphony of mechanical precision that orchestrates every subtle shift, every gear change. It's the way the engine bellows a triumphant roar at higher revs, a sound that vibrates not just in the cabin but deep within your own chest, stirring a primal excitement. The steering, a direct conduit to the road, allows for an intimacy with the asphalt that's rare in modern vehicles. Every camber change, every minute imperfection, is communicated with an honesty that builds an almost spiritual connection between driver and machine. It's a constant dance, a partnership where anticipating the next move becomes second nature. The exterior, deceptively understated, masks a coiled potency. It's a design that whispers its capabilities rather than shouts them, appealing to those who understand true performance without needing overt displays. This subtle aggression, this restrained power, is what makes the Touring variant so compelling. It's a wolf in sheep's clothing, and the thrill of revealing its true nature to unsuspecting onlookers, or simply to oneself on an open stretch of highway, is an exquisite pleasure. The ability to blend into background, only to unleash a torrent of exhilarating capability when the moment calls for it, is a testament to thoughtful engineering and a deep understanding of what truly defines a driver's car. It's a machine that respects your intent and responds with an eagerness that's profoundly satisfying. Driving this car is an exercise in mindfulness. It demands your full attention, drawing you out of the mundane and into the present moment. The world outside the car can wait. Your worries and distractions fade into irrelevance when you're focused on the art of driving. This singular focus, this immersion in the task at hand, is incredibly liberating. It's a form of active meditation where the rhythm of the road and the responsiveness of the vehicle create a state of flow. This isn't just transportation. It's an experience that engages every sense and revitalizes the spirit, reminding you of the sheer joy that can be found in skilled execution and unadulterated mechanical prowess. The GT3 Touring, with its raw, unvarnished character, has fundamentally reshaped my perspective on automobiles. It's a potent reminder that within the automotive world, there remains a vibrant space for pure passion, for unbridled emotion, and for the kind of visceral experience that truly ignites the senses. This incredible machine has reignited a belief in me, a conviction that not all is lost in the age of ever-increasing automation and homogenization. It has proven that there are still vehicles capable of making one feel profoundly alive, a sentiment for which I will forever be indebted to this remarkable piece of engineering. Driving this car is not merely about reaching a destination. It's about the profound journey itself. The connection forged between driver and machine is unlike anything I've encountered before. Each subtle adjustment of the steering wheel, each precise application of the throttle, translates into an immediate and honest response, fostering an unparalleled sense of control and unity. It's in these moments, when the world outside seems to fade away, replaced by the symphony of the engine and the tactile feedback from the road, that I understand the true essence of driving. This is when mechanical artistry truly shines, a testament to design and engineering that prioritizes the driver's engagement above all else. This singular focus, this immersion in the task at hand, is incredibly liberating. It's a form of active meditation, where the rhythm of the road and the responsiveness of the vehicle create a state of flow. This isn't just transportation. It's an experience that engages every sense and revitalizes the spirit, reminding you of the sheer joy that can be found in skilled execution and unadulterated mechanical prowess. It's a powerful antidote to the passive consumption that often characterizes modern life, offering instead an active, exhilarating participation in the act of moving through space. The feeling of being so intimately connected to the machine, of anticipating its every nuance and responding with practiced precision, is deeply rewarding. It's a conversation that unfolds with every mile, a continuous feedback loop that sharpens awareness and heightens the senses. This car demands your full attention, and in return, it offers an unparalleled level of engagement, stripping away distractions and allowing for a singular focus on the pure act of driving. It's a purity that's increasingly rare, a tangible connection to the engineering that fuels its remarkable performance. The GT3 Touring has profoundly altered my perspective. It has amplified my appreciation for the sheer passion that fuels automotive engineering, the exhilarating sensation of being truly in control, and the relentless pursuit of absolute perfection. It has been a potent teacher, instilling in me the understanding that life is far too ephemeral to be spent behind the wheel of mundane conveyances. Instead, it has shown me the imperative to actively seek out adventure, embrace exhilaration, and cherish the boundless feeling of freedom. For these transformative lessons, I will forever be indebted to this incredible machine. Should you ever find yourself presented with a chance to experience one firsthand, hesitate not for a second. Embrace that opportunity. Immerse yourself in the journey, for it is an encounter that will undoubtedly leave an indelible mark upon your soul. This is not merely about the mechanics. It's about the connection forged through shared experience. Each curve, each acceleration, each braking maneuver becomes a dialogue. The car communicates its capabilities, and in turn, I learn to anticipate, to refine, to become a more intuitive participant. It's a relationship built on trust and mutual understanding, where the raw power is harnessed with precision, resulting in a symphony of engineer harmony. The world outside fades into a blur of color and light, and the focus narrows to the intricate dance between man and machine, a moment of pure, unadulterated presence. The GT3 Touring has served as a catalyst, igniting a dormant spark and transforming it into a blazing inferno of automotive enthusiasm. It has reinforced the belief that the journey is as significant as the destination, and that the means by which we travel can profoundly influence our perception of the world. It is a testament to what can be achieved when innovation meets artistry, when performance is elevated to an expressive art form. It's a reminder that the greatest rewards often lie in the bold pursuit of the extraordinary.